Hero Film Corp presents Young Turks 14 Years.
Welcome back. You're watching Young Turks, India's oldest show on startups, now turning 15. Our next guest is a unicorn in the making, or at least that's what the duo of Umesh Sachdev and Ravi Saraugi, co-founders of Uniphore Software Systems, claim. Betting big on the power of speech, Uniphore has created products to recognize regional speech and have created voice biometric software for enterprises. With offices in India, Philippines and the UAE, this team of 110 is serving over 70 B2B customers and has got over 6 technology patents. Let's take a look at the Uniphore story.
We started Uniphore back in 2008, so it's been 6 years since, and the company was incubated at IIT Madras, right? So the initial focus was really to see how we could use the power of vernacular voice to bridge the digital divide which exists in this country, right? So there are 700 million people who don't live in large towns, but they live in smaller towns and villages, but they all have access to a mobile phone now, right? So we wanted to see how we could develop frameworks and platforms to develop applications and services for that segment of the population. In that effort, we realized that vernacular voice is the lowest common denominator as far as human communication is concerned, right? Irrespective of economic strata or education levels, people are very comfortable talking in their local language, and which is how the idea of using speech recognition in Indian languages came into being.
This IIT Madras incubated company got validation from the get-go and received a grant of $100,000 from National Research Development Corporation in 2008.
Uniphore is a company which focuses on 2 core technology areas. The first one being speech recognition, which is the ability of a computer to understand human speech. And the second one is speech biometrics, which is the ability of a computer to authenticate who is speaking. And in these 2 areas, the company has constantly invested in R&D, we've created IP, we own patents.
As of now, the company works on a SaaS, pay-per-use or subscription-based revenue model. For the enterprise space, Uniphore has 3 main products. First is their flagship Eumina. Now, if you've ever wondered what call centers do with your conversations that get recorded, well, a product like Eumina, which is a speech analytics software, listens to those recorded call center calls and helps agents improve their knowledge and sales skills.
And so what Eumina is able to do is listen to all of these calls virtually in a matter of seconds. By using speech recognition, we convert speech to text, we detect emotions, etc., and then we do intelligent analytics as to what was the customer's behavior, what was the customer's reaction after the call, and what could the enterprise do to improve their ability to service this customer better. This software is available in over 30 global languages. The software understands 14 Indian vernaculars and bunch of other global vernaculars.
Uniphore has also developed a virtual assistant like Siri called Akira that is targeted at enterprise customers.
So as an example, the Jan Dhan Yojana, when an Indian bank wants to reach out to consumers in the rural areas who are far from a physical bank branch, they are now able to give a local language virtual assistant experience to, say, a customer in Bihar who could pick up the phone and say, मैं 500 रुपया अपने बेटे को भेजना चाहती हूँ. And the software magically understands the command, goes to the core banking system, does the financial transaction, and basically talks back and saying your transaction has been fulfilled. And the final product is the most interesting, I would say, is in the area of voice biometrics.
And it's called Voice, which is a voice biometric system that captures the characteristics of a caller's voice, which can be used as a secure speaker verification system. The company is very bullish on its B2B business model, but says staying relevant is key.
Every couple of quarters we try to come up with an innovation which is patentable. And so we have a roadmap that every 3 quarters we release a new version which comes out with groundbreaking features which we think are at least a year or 2 ahead of any global competition that we may have.
Uniphore is here to stay for long. Our focus since day one has been B2B as a segment. We have been focusing the large enterprises, right? And with that comes in a lot of stability as well, right? While it takes a little time to get large names into your account, but then once they are in for long.
But where does the team see itself 5 years down the line?
As machines around us are getting smarter, right? So it started with the smartphone, but now we are realizing TVs and refrigerators and automobiles are getting smarter. Furthermore, all the wearables which are coming out in the world, the Apple Watch or the Google Glass, they are not coming out with keyboards. And so speech will be a very important interface go forward. The devices around us will all have capabilities to understand us and talk back, and so therefore speech recognition is an extremely important technology field 5 years down the line. That being said, it is also an extremely hard technology field, right? So there is the complexity of languages, dialects and so on. So while an Apple and Microsoft are doing pretty well in US English, we are saying that for Indian vernaculars, for Asian vernaculars, there needs to be a different kind of specialization. And so Uniphore is positioning itself as a leader of vernacular language speech recognition for some of these use cases 5 years down the line. So the ability of creating a unicorn out of this is imminently there.
The company today serves over 70 enterprise customers across India, Dubai and the Philippines and plans to expand to North America by August this year.
Well, here's wishing the Uniphore team all the very best and welcome to the Young Turks Club. With that, it is time for a break, but when we return, meet a new guru with an impact in the crowdfunding space. The story of Impact Guru.
Hero FinCorp presents Young Turks 40 Years.